What I wished I knew as a kid on Sundays watching the Bears, Steve McMichael wasn't just a player, he was a force. Steve McMichael, a star defensive tackle on the Chicago Bears' famed 1985 Super Bowl championship team, whose larger-than-life personality made him a fixture in the Windy City for decades and a natural for professional wrestling, has died following a battle with ALS. He was 67. We don't lose just a champion, but a showman. McMichael died Wednesday afternoon. Let's dive into the legacy of the man they called Mongo. From Texas roots to football royalty, Steve McMichael's journey was pure Americana. An All-Pro in 1985 and 1987, McMichael was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2024. He played in a franchise record 191 consecutive games from 1981 to 1993, and ranks second to Richard Dent on the Bears' career sacks list with 92.5. His final NFL season was with Green Bay in 1994, drafted by the Patriots, but it was Chicago where he became a legend, anchoring that ferocious '85 Bears defense, hoisting the Lombardi, and making quarterbacks shiver. But McMichael wasn't done. After football, he hit the professional wrestling ring for 5 years in the late 1990s, showing his wild spirit and winning over a whole new crowd. Fierce, funny, and never backing down, he turned every arena into his playground. McMichael's brash personality and willingness to say whatever was on his mind made him a natural for the squared circle. He began working for World Championship Wrestling at the height of the Monday Night Wars, with the World Wrestling Federation, starting as a color commentator and later joining Ric Flair in the Four Horsemen group. McMichael revealed in April 2021 that he was battling ALS, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease, which affects nerve cells in the brain and spinal cord, causing loss of muscle control. McMichael had been experiencing tingling in his arms for some time that he figured was a neck or spine issue stemming from his playing days or his work as a wrestler. A neurosurgeon at the Mayo Clinic suggested in September 2020 that he had ALS. McMichael sought other opinions, and in January 2021, doctors in Chicago confirmed the diagnosis. Though he mostly retreated from public life following his announcement, photos posted on social media by friends and former teammates showed his decline. McMichael went from a 270-pound giant who used to blast through linebackers and drive wrestlers headfirst into the mat with the Mongo spike, to someone who was rail-thin, bedridden, and hooked up to machines as his body failed him. ALS took him at 67, but Mongo's legacy? Untouchable. His nasty demeanor and oversized personality made McMichael one of the most feared players on arguably the greatest defense ever assembled. He played alongside Hall of Famers Dent, Mike Singletary, and Dan Hampton, and the 1985 Bears left a trail of battered and bruised foes in their wake as they shuffled to the franchise's lone Super Bowl championship. McMichael was an All-Pro that season with 8 sacks. He played 15 years in the NFL, 13 with Chicago before his final season with the rival Packers. He inspired with his toughness, on the field, in the ring, and in life's hardest battles. Honor the legend, hit like, smash subscribe, and stay tuned to Hash America for more unforgettable stories. Rest easy, Mongo.